I want to welcome everyone back to another episode of Generational Investors Podcast, and want to start this new series on side hustle. Let me know in the comment below by typing in money. That's right. Let me know. Comment below. Type in money because we all need extra streams of income. If you ain't been paying attention to our economy, these prices of inflation is gotten out of hand. Mortgage, rent, gas, water, lights, groceries. Not to mention, just every time going to the grocery store, prices are getting out of hand, or has gotten out of hand, I should say. His ass for years. And so for those who are interested in becoming financially free, consider yourself becoming the next generational investors by hitting the like, hitting that subscribe, and continue to share. Because I'm on all platforms. And starting the series, going into the latter part of this year, and especially of the month of October, side hustles. And so today, I want to share with you briefly a few side hustles until next time. The first one, consider yourself starting an online store. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you how to start and practical ways and possible earnings which you could make depending on the volume and location of these side hustles. So consider starting an online store. You say, Coach Lo, how do I start an online store? I'm glad you asked. Find a niche. Decide on a product. Find the e-commerce platform, okay, that suits your needs. So depending on the product that you want to put out there to the public, depending on the service that you want to put out to the public, you got to find a niche. There is a need for something that God has given you the brain to create, to generate income. You just got to find what that is. And once you find what that is, you find the e-commerce platform that is going to push it out for you. Okay. Proper ways to monetize through direct sales, reselling, drop shipping. The list goes on. Possible earnings you could make range between 20K to 100K monthly revenue. Okay. But that's where the research got to come in at. You got to go ahead and do your due diligence. Always say, do your research. Don't listen to me. This is financial education, not financial advice. Moving to buying and renting out properties. Something that I'm looking to do with me and my wife in the near future, to getting some type of property. Okay. Whether it's Airbnb, Verbo, and how to start this thing up. It's a high startup, not a low, not a medium, or modern. High, you'll need to purchase or lease property, furnish it, cover ongoing maintenance costs. So just depending on the property, you might have to fix up some stuff. Might have to fix up the fence. You might have to fix up the flooring, the painting, the plumbing. The list goes on. So that's where the research has to come into play. It can take a few months though, depending on what condition it is in, but it could take a few months to break even after upfront costs. But you can generate between 1,000 to 10K a month. Okay. But profits varies based off the location and depending on who you're renting out to. So we're talking about the occupancy rate and the location. Typically they say you want it in high traffic volume areas. So I stay in Houston. So areas like the Galleria, areas like Katy, areas like Sugarland, okay, those type of areas, Memorial, all those areas. You're looking in that type of space, you're gonna get more bang for your buck, because people are always looking for shopping centers. They're always looking for eating out restaurants and just other entertainment, live music, lounges, clubs. Okay, so definitely do your due diligence in the areas. Okay, high traffic volume areas, in demand areas. Moving to mobile laundry service. You can pick up, wash, dry, deliver laundry for clients, and word of mouth, you're really good at it, your service and your business is going to take off. So this is moderate. That's a startup. You will need laundry equipment, access to laundromat, transportation, cleaning supplies, and you can promote platforms like Nextdoor, Facebook groups, other social media, TikTok, Instagram. Okay. Earnings. In this service, you can typically charge $20 to $40 per load, with monthly earnings ranging from $1,500 to $4,000, depending on your clientele. And like I said, how well you do a good service. But there's money to be made in this space. Let's talk about childcare and caregiver. You can do a part-time or you can do a full-time. It just depends on what works best for you. I always tell people, do what's best for you. So whether it's part-time or full-time, children or elderly individuals, what you need is reliable transportation. So everybody needs reliable transportation, depending on where you stay at. First aid certification, that's optional, but I feel like you should have some type of, in case of emergency, a knowledge of first aid for emergencies. So CPR and other type of emergency requirements, because you just never know. Education materials, books, any type of reading resources, any type of toys, depending on if it's a younger child, but things that the child can learn. Or like I said, if you're looking in the elderly, need things that's going to, let's say, like maybe puzzles, things that's going to keep your mind sharp. Anything that's current, you can bring them up to date, because there's some elderly that likes to keep up with trends and keep up with what's going on in today's society. So you can always bring newspapers, magazines, things like that for them. But caregivers can earn from $600 to $5,000, depending on the clientele, depending on how you, with your service, how well your product, how well you do a good job at the end of the day. That's what I'm trying to say. So you can make this much or you can make a little. Like I said, because whether it's part-time or full-time, that's up to you. And moving to online personal trainer or fitness instructor. So as the year wraps up, we know people are going to make resolutions, if they're not making resolutions right now. So health is wealth. I believe health is wealth. And that's why I'm working on myself as well. But for those who are interested in becoming online, whether it's a fitness or personal, you can do a one-on-one. You can do group classes. You can do subscription-based fitness content. So TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or Meta, X, which is used to be known as Twitter. They have different avenues that you can get your business, your side hustle out, getting your brand out. And online fitness and trainers, instructors, you can charge between $50 to $100 per session. Fitness instructors, you can charge between $1,000 to $5,000 per month. It just depends how well of knowledge you know about the fitness and the health industry, and how well your group classes are doing, the size, even the location, depending on where you are. You might be doing it at a studio. So all this stuff, you just have to do your research on. But at the end of the day, the time is now to invest in yourself. The time is now to invest in yourself. You know, you got a passion, you got a dream for something big that's going to help the next person or help the next group of people. It's up to you. It is up to you. It is not up to your friends. It's not up to your family. This is up to you. This is a dream. This is a goal you've been working on. And maybe you was overweight at one point and you work your tail off. You put the time, you paid your dues, and this is the time that you can use by starting that side hustle and sharing that testimonials, sharing your gifts, sharing your talents. This is the time to invest in yourself. And that's why I want to leave you with. If you have enjoyed this segment, wait to part 2, because I got more in store just for you. So you or consider yourself becoming financially free, tap that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.